Let's revisit the NTSE 2017 Stage 1 Mental Ability Solutions Part C. Here we will find out the mirror image of this. So don't look at the options as before. Just create the mirror image like this, and this is like this. Then it goes like this, and this is circle. So just look for this option in the four options, and in this question, the paper is folded in this sequence, then in this sequence, and then we will get paper like this. Then we are cutting like this. So when we will unfold, what will the pattern? So we can see here when we unfold like this, I will get a pattern here like this and like this. When I unfold like this, I will get mirror image. So I get an image like this. So this is the correct answer. In this question, I am folding the paper like this in the half, then again half. So I'll get like this. Then a cutting is made like this. Now when I unfold, what will be the pattern? So first of all, when I unfold again along this line, I will get a pattern like this. So I will get this half. When I again unfold this, I will get the image of this above. So this will be the image. So this is the correct answer. In this question, we need to find out this figure is embedded out from which of these. So this we can do by reconstructing. This is the case, and if I try to reconstruct by putting these two lines, I can see that this is same as this. So this is embedded out from this figure. Here again we have to find out that this particular figure is embedded out of which of these figures. So if I try to reconstruct this, try to make extra construction and then see that which of this matches after construction. So if I draw like this two, this is same as this. So this one is embedded out from this particular figure. In this question we have a cardboard figure and we keep on folding to get a cube, and we need to see that which of the following cubes will be formed. So let's start with this as the front. So this will be the front. Then if I fold it like this, so this will get on the top. So the top I will have blank, and this will go to the back. So the back side will be black. My back side will be this dark black. Then I have this. If I fold it like this, so this will go to the back, and this will be blank too. On the right side, on the left side, I will have a blank figure. Then I will have this like hanging. This will go here, and this will go here. Now if I fold this up, then this will go like this. So this bottom will be dotted, and this will go up and will be reversed. So this dark will go up, and the blank will be down here. So we will get this figure. So let's see which of these matches. We see here we have a square and then black, but we have square and the black on the opposite side. So this is cancelled. Again here square and the black adjacent, but here we have square and the black opposite. In this case we have square here, and this one exactly matches. So option 3 is the correct answer, exactly matching with it. Here we have to find out the numbers between 11 to 50 which are divisible by 7 but not divisible by 3. It means we have to find out the numbers which are divisible by 7 but not divisible by 21. 7 to 3 is 21. So let down the number which are divisible by 7 is from 11 to 14 we get 14, then we have 21, then we have 28, then we have 35, 42 and 49. Now the numbers which are divisible by 21 are 21 and 42. So we have to remove these two. So we are left with 1, 2, 3, 4. So total 4 numbers are there which are divisible by 7 but not by 3. Here we find out the number of pentagons from this figure. Pentagon means 5-sided figure. So we can see that how we can get 5-sided figure. One figure is this one. 1, 2, then 3, then 4 and this 5. So only this shape is giving us pentagon, no other shape is giving pentagon. So we have to find out these shapes. So this part, triangular part which is coming out is forming one pentagon. So we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. There will be 6 pentagons. For example, this one will be like this. So each of these triangle part which is coming out is forming a pentagon. Here we need to find out the number of triangles which can be formed from this figure. Now to find out the number of triangles, we can see that this line is common. So if I select any two lines, I get a triangle. With this line and this two, I get a triangle. If I select these two, this is already there, so I get a triangle. If I select these two, this is already there, so I get a triangle. So what I have to do, I have to select any two out of these four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out of these 5, I have to select any two. So what is the method to select 2 out of 5 is 5C2. Combination problem. So 5C2 is 5 into 4 upon 2 into 1. So I get here 10. So we will have a total of 10 triangles.